So let's jump straight into the guide. Coming up into the first corner, just try and put minimum steering input on this straight. But coming into the first corner, you want to brake just after that wee grey escape road on the right hand side, as you see here. So just between that grey road and the start of the curbing. Use a lot of curbing on the left, and you want to get really slowed down on the first part so that you can go full throttle on the exit of the left-hander over this right-hander using a lot of the curb, and just open up the right and the left as much as you can so you can be full throttle through the right and left. Again, on the left, use quite a lot of curbing. In this car you can, and then again use all the exit curbing, just make sure not to touch the gravel. Coming into this fast left-hander, you want to brake just before the 50-meter board, turn in, and then you want to coast a little bit and use that curbing on the left as you see here. Get on the throttle a little bit just to get the car rotated, and then just at the end of the curbing on the left you want to hit the brakes for the right-hander. Again, coast a little bit and then get a late apex for this right-hander so you can open it up as much as you can and use all that curbing on the apex and the exit as well. Coming into the hairpin, brake at the 50-meter board, trail your brakes into the hairpin, try and get a later apex so you can open up the exit as much as you can, as you see here. On the exit you can use all the exit curbing, just be careful not to touch the grass because you will lose a lot of time. Coming into this right-hander, stay on the right, and then for the left-hander, brake at the 50-meter board, shift down into third, and then coast a little bit to the apex as you see here, and then get on the throttle again using a lot of the curbing. Be careful not to hit those yellow sausage curbs, and then use all the exit curbing here. Be careful for track limits, but you can use a lot of curbing. Now coming into this right-hander, you want to brake at the 50-meter board and turn in. Just use a little bit of the braking, get it turned in, and as you see you then use a little bit of braking, coast, and then back on the throttle for the right-hander using the curbing, and then as you start to straighten up, brake again hard for this uphill right-hander. You want to coast to the apex slightly, be careful not to use the sausage curb on the right, just use the painted curb, using all this exit curbing as well. Don't touch the sausage curb on the exit because it will invalidate your lap. But just try and open up the exit as much as you can and get on the throttle nice and early. For the chicane, brake at the start of this painted curbing on the left as you see here. Hard braking, get slowed down, attack the curbing on the right hand side as you see here, and just try and open up the left hander as much as you can. Just lift a little bit to get it turned in for the left hander, and then accelerate out. Be careful not to get too much wheel spin as we see here. Use a lot of the exit curbing again, and again don't touch that yellow sausage curb because it will invalidate your lap. Coming into the final two corners now, as you see, just try and don't use too much steering input on the straight here. Keep it on the right hand side of the track coming into this corner. Brake at the 100-meter board as we see here on the right. Trail the brakes and then use all that curbing on the left hand side here. It's a flat curb, and get on the throttle nice and early. Use all the exit curbing as we see here. You can use a lot of it, just don't go onto the gravel because you will lose time. Now this is where you want to start braking for the left-hander. It's kind of near the end of the curbing on the right, that extended curb. And then on the left-hander, use a lot of the curbing, but don't touch that yellow sausage because it will unsettle the car. Then use all the exit curbing and stay on the right-hand side of the track as you see here because you'll gain about half a tenth. Now that finishes up the detailed track guide. So now here's the lap without me talking through it so you can see exactly what I'm doing. hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, and see you again next time.